Tonight we're riding in the freestyle, kicking it in Athens, which is tonight's Ford driving destination. And there's also AthFest going on, which is an arts and music festival that takes over downtown Athens for 3 days. But we'll start the tour of the city at the 40 Watt Club with a legendary band that is from Athens, much like the B-52s and REM. And they're headlining AthFest. Let's meet Pylon. I'm in a legendary place, the 40 Watt Club, right here in Athens with a legendary band, Pylon. I have to ask you, where did the name come from?
Pylon is a traffic cone, a safety traffic cone. And we got inspired by those when Vanessa and Curtis and I, all three, worked at DuPont factory here in Athens on the weekends right after we got out of college. That was like our money to live on, and our band was forming around that time, so we just kind of got like locked in on the look of a pylon, and that became our visual symbol and the name of our band.
How does it make you feel to participate in the local festival, and what type of feedback do you get from the community?
We're just getting such excitement from our friends and our co-workers, and people are coming from, all over the region, to come and see us, and it's just so exciting because I never thought that I would be here doing this again. It really is like a gift.
Why is the music scene in Athens always so good?
I actually think what's really special is just that time in your life. Everybody's like around college age or a little bit after that. That's going to be special, I think, if you're in a really good context, like a really vibrant place where you're with a lot of your peers. And that was the way it was for us. We were in art school. We were all your ideas are popping. You got the energy. The world's just opening up. And whatever you create during that time is pretty cool.
There have been some really, really wonderful careers that have launched here. Not just you guys, but REM, the B-52s. How does that make you feel?
Well, I'm kind of happy to be part of all of that. I mean, it's not a bad little legacy to have laying out behind us. When I was a little kid, for some reason I had this notion that I was going to play drums. And I had this image fixed in my mind of sitting on a stage and looking up and seeing the crowd, the big venue. And I remember we were opening up for REM in one of those big venues, like a basketball arena somewhere out west. And I sat down, I looked up, and I went, this is it.
Now, Vanessa, tell us how the band started.
Well, Michael and Randy were roommates, and we all went to art school together. And they started a little band, and they wanted to go to New York once and get written up in one of the New York publications, and they practiced this music over and over and over. Curtis was living upstairs on the 3rd floor at the unnamed 40 Watt Club, and he heard them practicing and said, they need a drummer. So he came down and practiced with them, and then they auditioned many vocalists, and nothing worked. They were about to give up. They were using a record called Teacher Bird to Talk for the vocals. And Randy came walking into JCPenney, where I was working in the catalog department after graduating from art school. And I auditioned, and they said, you're in.
Isn't it great when you win the audition? I'm all about that. Now let's fast forward a little bit.
We're going to release Gyrate again. First, we're going to get it all groomed, just right. Like we've got Jeff Calder from the Swimming Pool Cues in Atlanta working really hard, trying to.
So he's going to remaster it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. But first, he had to take the tapes and bake them in an oven, because they were going to fall apart if they didn't get baked. So we're going to call it Gyrate Plus.
The only thing better than Gyrate is Gyrate Plus.